Good evening, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. So, I'm picking up on someone's energy this evening that very specifically was one of your assignments, okay? Whoever you are, and everybody doesn't really get assignments in this life. You have soulmates that are your friends, family, community that you interact and interface with in order to mirror certain experiences and find things out on the path to self-discovery, so you can work on aspects of your character in your journey. But there are some of us that are older souls that have specific people that are assigned to us, okay, that we had a contract with. And I'm not saying that you were to be in a relationship or married to this person. This person could be your twin flame, but you had a heavy contract with this person to interface with them in this lifetime, and you did. You were here to stop their lifestyle and what they were doing by shutting them down when they interfaced with you and possibly might have tried to attack you. And whoever this person is, as a result of interfacing with you, it was supposed to be a life-changing event for them that would awaken them to their soul in what their purpose is and who they are. Okay. And this person, they specifically were your assignment. And at this particular point in their life, they're at the point where either they were going to go ahead and make the transformation based on your interaction with them and the tower that hit, okay, for them, whether it be a strong enough tower to wake them up to who they really are, or they would be overcome by their demons. Now, we know demons are aspects of your character that balance has to be brought to in how you think and conceive things in the world. So when people are like, oh, I'm fighting my demons, the demons are the different aspects of your character that are associated with your root chakra, okay? Going right on through your crown chakra until you reach self-mastery to find balance, okay? To balance your dark and light energy, to balance your lower self with your higher self. Whoever this person is, unfortunately, they have been overcome by their demons, and they were not able to heal enough or to even muster up enough of the strength and the will to challenge their demons. Okay. It takes more than just will and strength. It takes desire. Okay. They would have to, in order to challenge their demons, if they're emotionally codependent, if they have low self-esteem, if a lot of other things, healing needed to be done, their demons would be, they would need the desire. And that's what's missing here. They don't have enough desire in their heart to want to change in order to have the will and the strength to push through those demons or to even start through making the transformation. So what's happening right now is the big tower hit for this person. They were presented with an option. They were given warning sign after warning sign after warning sign. And this is a reincarnation. Okay, whoever this person that was your assignment for this person was not to be married to them, be in a relationship, or not a long-term one anyway. But your assignment was to interface with this person, mirror to them what was going on with them. And they were supposed to be inspired by who you are spiritually. And you were supposed to separate from them, which I believe you did. And then like a siren in Greek mythology, just by you living your life in the light of God, setting the example that you set, this person, after interfacing with you, would continue to stalk and monitor you, but they were supposed to follow your lead. You understand? Like the Pied Piper walking, like the Pied Piper that played the flute to lead or either the children or the rats. And I'm not talking about R. Kelly, out of the city. You understand? by mirroring. This person was supposed to watch you as an example, even while they were attacking you, and you were supposed to help lead them from the dark into the light. Okay, you interfaced with them and then separated from them, and they were supposed to become so obsessed with your light they would follow you out the darkness into the light and fulfill their purpose or get on their path, or at least begin. But now the tower has hit, because the elephant, the animal of Vajras, the elephant represents wisdom. The elephant represents long lost memories. It also represents strength, because elephants are very strong, but they also have a lot of wisdom and a good memory. The elephant represents the remembrance of who we are and what our purpose is, or who our soul is. Okay. Now the flaming disc is representing the tower here. And then I have Sudahana, the father, but it's in reverse. And the elephant is in reverse too. But we'll get into that in just a minute. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So you might win some, but you just lost one, is what I'm hearing. A Lauryn Hill song. You might win some, but you just lost one. Okay, so let's go. Holy Spirit, what is a QUAN Oracle deck card to inspire us this evening? Holy Spirit. Woohoo! This almost looks like the picture of the elephant. Okay, so as you can all see with the beautiful artwork here, it looks like she has a whole bunch of different arms coming out of her body. And then she's got her fingers in where she's connecting the chakras in her body. Okay, let's see what it says. Many hands of the goddess. Okay, the goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects and many different parts of your life and your consciousness, beloved. She is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there is much that you can accomplish together. And she is assisting you now. So you're embodying a kind of energy right now where you might be embarking. You're very fertile. Let me say that. Now, we are definitely not talking about a baby right here. And I know if anybody talk anything about a baby to me, we're going to have to close this video out, and I'm going to open up on I Have No Cut Cards, and I'm going to tell you how I really feel. But you are very fertile right now for all kinds of creativity, new ideas, and doorways that are opening up for you to embark on new creative projects that are going to not only manifest your abundance, but it's going to ignite your passion in life for whatever you like to do. Okay, so there's a lot opening up for you. This is your energy I'm picking up on. Okay, so there are multiple projects in your conscious mind that are coming to fruition. You're very fertile right now. So they're asking you whatever right now is coming to your mind, ideas that you're getting, it's time to start moving on them. You can do multiple things at one time, multitask. So whatever you work at or do for a living, if you don't have a side hustle or a hobby or whatever, and it's something you enjoy doing that you're passionate about, or even if you already have something that you enjoy doing, there are possibly up to 1, 2, or more other different projects that you can start pouring your energy into right now. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know how many of y'all are single, and I don't know how many of y'all are celibate, but I do know that the dating scene, at least where I am, is not just dry, it is disgusting. So there are a lot of men and women right now that might be single, that might be celibate by choice or not by choice. But nonetheless, all of that passion and sexual energy that you have, which is just life force energy that we use in different ways, it pours out of us in different ways. You can literally channel all that sacral chakra creative energy into a whole bunch of projects that you can give birth to right now. Okay, so whoever you are, whatever's on your mind, it might be springing with brand new ideas. Now's the time to dibble and dabble and pour all your energy and efforts into that. Okay, So that's your energy I'm picking up on right now. Okay. Now is the time. So, like, if you're a person that likes to look at fabrics, like I do, I like a lot of different African fabrics and patterns and things. Interestingly enough, uh, I like to study patterns that come from a lot of different cultures, right? In the dresses, in the men's clothes, and the women's, because the patterns are very important. Sometimes they tell a story, sometimes they give a message, sometimes it's a sigil. Okay. And I was looking at some patterns that I liked, and then God showed me like a peacock, a big, beautiful peacock with the most amazing coloring on it. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is where whoever made this pattern got inspiration from animals. I hadn't even realized that. Yes, we all know about leopard print. Yeah, and Lord knows don't nobody need to wear zebra print, and nothing against you in my collective if you like to wear zebra print. God bless you. But yes, we do use animal print, but it just dawned on me that some of the most beautiful patterns that I've seen in clothing, are coming from rare exotic birds, like the peacock and other ideas. It just didn't click, and I like to select different patterns to use to do different creative things with of material. So if you're a person that might like to make your own clothing, or maybe sew your own dresses, or maybe make shirts or design something, it can be anything at all. You could make pillows, or it doesn't even have to be it could be food, whatever. But they're saying embrace all your creative energy right now. You're fertile, and go ahead and push out whatever your ideas are and start dibbling dabbling in them. Okay, now's the time to do it. Okay. Now, fertility. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. Okay. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Okay. So you might have a lot of good ideas right now about stuff you like to make. I saw a woman when I went to Juneteenth in Piedmont Park that made all these doll babies. She made these doll babies with these African pattern dresses. Oh, they were the cutest. Oh my God. You just see the nicest stuff or whatever. All right. I have Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Okay. So some say Gaia represents Earth. Okay. But it's interesting that Gaia came out, because I was talking about how through technology today, they have come up with this Neuralink chip and different types of chips that go inside the body, wherein your mind and everyone that's chip's mind would be hooked to possibly one big computer, basically like the internet, and we'd all be connected to each other in a certain way where any information can be pulled from anybody that's chipped on Earth, and they want to be able to influence the masses to all think the same way and do the same things around the same times. Okay. And I was saying how it's like a web, a spider web. But the interesting thing about that is it's man trying to create an artificial version of what God created. It's almost like in that movie, with the green people and the hair. What was it? Where it was supposed to be like the story of when the Americas were first invaded by the Native Americans, but there are green creatures. Come on, y'all know that movie. What was it? What is that movie? Somebody. The man, his legs wasn't working, and he went to this other planet, and all the people like have dreadlocks and they're green. Why can I think? Avatar. Thank you, April. Avatar. Yes. It kind of reminds me of what they were talking about in the movie Avatar. It's man's way of using technology to recreate what God already created, which is a consciousness grid that keeps us all connected on earth, you understand, and in sync with each other, and has all of us to evolve at the same time, in a sense. And the way that we evolve is, it's not exactly like all of us evolve at the same time. We know that's not true because we have different soul journeys. But when a certain percentage of powerful people all go through a transformation and a change, usually the masses will follow. You understand? It's almost like the pyramid, it's like a group of people usually influence the masses. You understand? So energetically, with the consciousness grid, the people that have the most spiritual power and strength, that have the oldest souls, when they transform and evolve as humans to a more complicated spiritual species, then the masses start coming behind us, and because we're connected through the same consciousness grid, they evolve too. It's almost like the 100 monkey effect. So it just makes me think of Gaia in our connection to the all, and how we're all connected to each other. Okay. I have consciousness here. Okay. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multi-dimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. I'm telling you, a lot of you are going to be tapping into some brand new stuff that's really old stuff, but it's going to come from out of your consciousness that you might be creating something new with in the near future with this new fertile energy that you're being given, okay, or that's sprouting from you. Now, this is your energy. Your assignment is done with this particular person. This is this person's energy, and this is your energy that I'm picking up on here. Your assignment is complete with this person. Whatever interaction you had with them to try to guide them out the dark into the lightness, it has reached its point where they have completely rejected it, and now a tower has hit for them. So I'm going to jump right on into these cards in the reading. In my pre-shuffle, somebody's having some kind of an issue with somebody that took out an auto loan. Someone might be about to lose a car, but it's more than just this tower that's hitting. Okay. So I'm going to let you know really quick what this says in the book's words about the elephant. The elephant is a symbol of strength and wisdom. In ancient India, elephants were used for heavy labor and as moving fortress in battle. They were royal symbols of power, strength, and universal sovereignty. In Hinduism, they were associated with the royal god Indra. In the West, also, the elephant is credited with great wisdom. It is said that the elephant never forgets. In a mystic sense, to not forget is to awaken from our sleep of forgetfulness and remember who we are. And I'm surprised, probably if I pulled some more cards, something about remembering who you are in the soul would have come out, I'm sure. But I'm keeping it down to 3 cards, okay? But this has to do with remembering who you are in our sleep of forgetfulness. You fell asleep and you forgot in your conscious mind everything that you consciously knew from who you were in a past life. And you might not find it out until later on when you awaken, maybe after 40 in your next life. You understand? And in order for you to get your lessons that you haven't mastered yet and pass them, you can't be born here with a fully adult mind and memory of everything going on. Although there are some mishaps in the universe where there have been some children that were born. I watched a story in East India about one that remembered she had drowned. It was a little girl, maybe around the age of 7, and she told her parents that she literally drowned, okay, and died. And then she took her parents to the place that she drowned and died in, and they found her family. And that was her family. When she died, she reincarnated into the next family. Now, yeah, these type of things do happen, but it's like 1 in a million, okay? but because it's not meant, it's like a glitch in the matrix. Okay, you're not meant to be born here as a baby with everything from your past life in the forefront of your consciousness, where, hey mommy, good morning, can I get my cereal and my milk now? Also, by the way, I just remembered, I want to go check on my ex-wife and her new husband from when I passed away in that past life, and I was born to you, if you don't mind. No, of course not. Of course, these are, when you're born as a new baby into this world, you have to, in the forefront of your mind, be as a baby, and you don't know what's going on. But in your subconscious mind lies your past life experience of the lessons that you learned and everything. But in order to pass your test, everything has to be brand new to you, to see if you learned the lesson or not, to see what decision you're going to make in your next lifetime. So you have to have a baby brain in your conscious mind, so that it can be a level playing field. You can't cheat on your test. Okay. So the elephant, like I said, is credited with great wisdom. It is said an elephant never forgets. In mystic sense, to not forget is to awaken from our sleep of forgetfulness and remember who we are. The elephant's massive presence represents the unmovable power and presence of wisdom. This card represents power, memory, and wisdom, but it came in the reverse for this person that the tower is hitting for right now. And now I also have Sudahana, which represents Siddhartha's dad. Siddhartha's dad is a person that valued and felt like people in the world have more respect for people that are more grounded and connected to earthly things. And he was all about status. Okay. He was a little bit narcissistic, and he was about materialistic things, having titles. He was very invested in his ego. Okay. And he tried very hard to control his son's life path. But this card, the reason it came out is because the message that I'm taking, that's for this person that was your assignment, this person, they don't see the spiritual path from a genuine space for their soul's development as being something that is applauded or something that a person should get accolades for, or anything like that, anything to bark at. They don't see it as being honorable. They feel like you get honored in this life because they're very invested in their ego. They feel like you're honored in this life when you have a title and you have a whole bunch of money, power, and respect. When you have a big title, big money, and people view you a certain way that you're emotionally codependent to. That's how this person sees. For this card in the reverse, it says, Ramon, the fool, made question to the Pope and the cardinals as to how and why it could be that the Pope, who had been poor in temporal possessions, had been praised more greatly than the popes who were richer, and they had acquired the empire of Rome. So this is somebody, you don't know who Ramon is, or this fool, the Pope and Cardinal, but you understand the message. What he's saying is he's questioning, and I've said this before, the Pharisees were jealous of Jesus because people were admiring him, and he had no financial wealth as a carpenter's son. All he had was a drape wrapped between his legs, around his head, and thrown over his shoulders, and probably a dirty, dusty one at that. But what he had was his soul's remembrance of who he was and his mouthpiece. And the remembrance of who he was allowed him to access knowledge and information that made him shine so bright. People were drawn to him like a moth to a flame. And the Pharisees couldn't understand. They were like, look at us. We live in the best houses. We got all the wives, and we've got all the golden chalices and cups in the land. Why does he get more attention than us? Okay. So this person, that's how they're viewing the world. This is someone that was supposed to be a great spiritual teacher, and they taught something, but not in their higher self for the advancement spiritually and the betterment of humanity. What they did or was doing was of a low vibration and a low frequency, but they were supposed to use that information that they learned in the dark to go through a transformation and find a way to turn it around to where it can help humanity by becoming a great teacher to bring people from the dark to the light. But that did not happen for whoever this person is, because their view, they failed to remember who they are. And because they don't remember who they are and how great they are and all the information that they have access to and all that they can give to the world and how valuable what they have to offer the world is, it's cutting them off from being opened spiritually to who they are and their purpose. Okay. They're too invested in the matrix. They're too invested in their ego. So the tower has hit for this person. So without further ado, let's jump right on into the reading. This person is a narcissist. All right, Holy Spirit, what are the messages this lovely Thursday evening? The humidity has gone away that we had been experiencing after a big rain. And I'm so happy because now it feels very nice outside again. I'm just loving it, like McDonald's. All right, Holy Spirit, what is the message this evening for the collective with regard to whatever they're going to embark on now that they're finished with their assignment with this person that they were called, but they were chosen to, but they refused the assignment. They could not overcome their demons. They could not overpower the matrix. They could not overpower the illusion. They could not overpower and conquer the ego. And good luck to that person too, because the ego is the most difficult thing in the world to conquer. And because the ego is the gateway to your transformation, the release of the ego, by transforming all of the different ways of thinking that you have in order to get into an energy of being spiritually awakened, to start detaching from your ego as you move on into your North Node. Okay, so the ego is the main component to your life here on Earth and your lessons. So no, the ego is hard. It's like when you're baking bread and you put yeast in the bread and you got to keep punching it down over and over again. You got to punch it down. That the ego is like that. It keeps rising. The ego keeps rising, just like cream rises to the top. Every time you try to balance your ego and you do something really good, or you reach a new spiritual height, or you get accolades from people, sometimes it's like, oh, wow, this feels so good. And then you have to remember to balance your ego once again. I'm telling you, some people, to remind them of certain things, they do things like wear chastity belts so that they can constantly, or something around their thighs in some religious sects, to remind them of Jesus' pain and things like that. The ego is something that we have to constantly keep beating down over and over again so that we can stay balanced, especially as we are going through a spiritual transformation and growth. Because while we're going through spiritual transformations and growth, sometimes that ego will try to creep in on us, and we have to keep beating it back down and make sure that we're very humble in who we are, and don't get superior complex to people that at one time we were in the same position at the same level of consciousness as them. So yeah, the ego is something that is a constant struggle and battle for all humans here on Earth. Let's go, Holy Spirit. What is the message? Somebody might be getting divorced right now. Okay. So right now, there may be somebody that's getting divorced or separating, possibly. This might be a water sign. I have the Queen of Cups. That's Pisces energy, but it can be any sign. Let me see here. I have an Emperor here, or Aries energy. Okay. Somebody, all right. So there might be an Emperor here that is not closed off or does not want a mother figure to be closed off to them. Okay. Wow. Whoever this person is, they're very emotional about a mother figure being closed off to them. Wow, look at this. We've got the Emperor and the Queen of Cups, okay? Now, it's Pisces and Aries on the table, but this can be any sign at all whatsoever. But I feel like I'm looking at a feminine energy and a very strong masculine energy here. So I feel like there's someone here that really does not, they desperately don't want someone to be closed off to them emotionally. And they're very emotional about whoever this woman here is. But what's going on is it's something that they're not processing the right way mentally. Okay. So the problem lies within possibly this Emperor. It's something that they're not processing the right way. They're not thinking correctly about something. And that's probably why they're worried about this mother figure being closed off to them. Okay. You might be of age where you're old enough to be somebody's mother. And that's all I got. But this person is losing sleep and experiencing a lot of anxiety, but they're doing it to themselves because it's something that they're not thinking, they're not processing something correctly. Holy Spirit, what happened in the recent past with this Emperor energy? What happened in the recent past with this Emperor energy? So in the recent past, they might have been cut off after they might have cut somebody off that either they didn't have victory and success with, or somebody that might have gotten exposed for something. They might have abruptly just recently cut somebody off. Tell me about that, Holy Spirit. The Tower, the High Priestess, that was a burden. Whoop, whoop. There you go. So it might be a Pisces even they cut off, okay? But it looks like in the recent past, the Tower, so this Tower that hit over here was that you might have even cut them off, okay? You might see this person as a burden, okay? Or they might have created a lot of burdens. You might be a high priestess, and it's a tower that you see them as a burden, and that take it as it resonates. And you might have cut them off abruptly. Tell me more about this situation from the past. Oh, in the past. You cut this person off in the past. That's the Tower. The Devil in the reverse, the Wounded Warrior, because of everything that they did to you. Of course. Okay. So this is like in the past. Whoever you are, you're the High Priestess. You might be a Pisces High Priestess, or you might have you might be very intuitive and have a heavy Pisces placement somewhere in your chart. In the past, whoever this Emperor energy is, you cut this person off abruptly. I mean, like they might have done something and you didn't give them closure. You didn't give them a chance to explain. They might have, maybe they played a game with you, and instead of responding to the game they played, you might have like cold cut them off. Like, hey, aren't you going to ask me why you haven't heard from me in 2 days? And they might not have heard from you again after that. Okay. Yeah, that 8 of Wands in the reverse I'm picking up on right now is it's almost like there was never a conversation or anything like that. It's like they did something real stupid, real stupid, and they were expecting a reaction from you, but instead you never spoke to them again. Like, okay, I'm not even going to entertain this. How about you just never hear from me again, period, point blank. Okay. I'll give an example. I'll just, say you're in a relationship with somebody or dating them, and somebody eggs them on to play a game with you. Like, see what she does. See what she does, man. Look. Don't text her back. You already text her too much, talking about I love you. Nah. What's wrong with you? Grow some testicular fortitude, man. Man up. Stop texting her every time she texts you. Matter of fact, don't text that B for 24 hours. Matter of fact, 48 hours. Don't text her for 48 hours and then out the blue call her or text her or don't say nothing to her until you see her and then see how she acts. And say this person did something like this. which is why the dating scene is what it is right now. So this person, say they did something like this to you, and instead of responding to it, you just deleted them from your phone. And when you saw them again, you act like you never seen them before a day in your life, and you just never spoke to them again. And I'm talking about cold. Your cutoff game might have been very, very cold and abrupt. And they were like, what the what? Wait a minute. Okay. And then say people kept egging them on. No, 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 no. Don't play her game. All she did was respond to what you did. Now, don't let her get the upper hand. Don't apologize. Don't do nothing. Wait for her. Wait for her to contact you. Let a week go by. I promise you. She's going to be going crazy after a week. I don't know. She hasn't said nothing yet. And I'm the one that cut her off. She didn't do nothing wrong. Are you stupid? You want to give her all the power? Wait for a week. And she's good. The person that communicates first is the one that loses their footing. Wait a week, man. You a man. Come on. It's a game, man. Okay. And they waited a week. And then they waited a month. And they were like, wait a minute. This is getting out of hand. And before long, they realized you was out their life and you just never responded again. You might have just moved on, dated someone else, and never, like literally cut off. That's the energy I'm getting from the Eight of Wands reverse here. Okay. So, and if this person did anything like that to make you cut them off, the devil in the reverse, I'm sure they did a lot of other stupidity and stupid things too. To you to try to cause you to be the wounded warrior. Or they might have done something after you cut them off in the past to try to cause problems for you or struggles for you in some aspect in the past. Okay. And now this person is having a tower because they have a whole bunch of burdens from possibly whatever they did to you in the past. And the tower might be hitting from it right now. And it's a burden for them to get you to not be closed off to them because you might have never spoke to them again, period, is what I'm getting. And they're very emotional because they know how wrong they are. And it's possibly very, very embarrassing for them, the ego. And if this was your assignment, that's the problem, the ego. It's the ego that is stopping their whole life and stopping them. And this is your energy right now, the Queen of Swords. Okay. You are very cutthroat. Oh, child. The spirit just told me you don't even have to be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, that you did not come to play with nobody. Whoever you are, you're very cutthroat. If you see somebody on some stupid tip, you're not going to play any type of game at all whatsoever. Once you get a whiff or a smell, a slight scent of somebody trying to play in your face, you take that sword and you cut it off and slice it and burn it and incinerate it. And that's it. It's over. And you go the other way. You don't play. It's either you is or you ain't. Is you is or is you ain't, my baby. Okay, so you're in a Queen of Swords energy. You're not going to play. You're not going to let nobody play in your face, lie in your face, gaslight you. You're not for it. I don't think you've ever been for it, whoever you are. Okay, you might have water and air in your sign, but I don't think you're for any kind of game at all whatsoever. And you just won't allow this person to tap dance around anything. All right, so what else is going on right now with this tower, Holy Spirit, right now in the recent past? All right, I have the King of Cups. Okay. So whoever this person was that was behaving like a narcissist in the past, that is too embarrassed, ashamed, weak-willed, lack of desire to overcome their ego. They're heartbroken, possibly about a King of Cups energy, that someone that's more emotionally intelligent, that might be a little more emotionally responsible. So there might be somebody in your energy that they're aware of. I don't know if you're dating somebody or if you're talking to somebody right now, or if this person is coming toward you. Okay, I don't know how connected you are to anybody that they know, but right, they know about some King of Cups energy. Okay, and they're heartbroken about it right now. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Queen of Wands. this person might be very attracted to you. So there might be a very emotionally intelligent and responsible, another masculine energy here that might be very, very attracted to you. They see you as a Queen of Wands. Let's go, Holy Spirit. And this person is in their thoughts about it. What else do we need to know? Oh, why? Y'all know I don't want to get in the camera. I practice picking up cards with my toes. And don't worry, I'm the only one that ever touches these cards. And my toes are clean. All right, the Knight of Cups. Okay, this person that's in your energy, they know them. And they know that they're attracted to you. And that's what their dilemma is. They're heartbroken. This person might be sending negative energy to you and possibly even attacking you right now because they're upset because this is somebody in their social circle, this Knight of Cups here. This might even be their friend. Temperance, someone might have Sagittarius in their chart or Pisces in their chart. And their friend might be coming to help balance the situation for you, or they might be more balanced than they are. Let's go, Holy Spirit. So this person is trying to find a way to trick this person up out of their spot. And they're taking some course of action to block this connection from happening. And it could just be a friendship connection. I don't know, but I'm getting jealous vibes here from whoever this ex of yours is, or this person from your past. Okay. They can be any sign, but they could have Aries in their chart, but they could be any sign. So what I'm getting here is somebody is trying to come up with a way to trick somebody up out their spot and get you to reject their offer. Okay. They might want you to take action with them, but they're too afraid to admit to their wrongdoing and to face the music surrounding whatever they did to you. So let's go ahead and jump into this and see what the karmics are into now. Let's go, Holy Spirit. It's ridiculous. Tell me about this Seven of Swords energy, Ace of Wands. What is he going to do, or she? What is this person going to do, Holy Spirit, to try to get you to reject the offer from this King of Cups energy, this person that's emotionally intelligent? This is about a workplace relationship. So either you worked with one or more of these energies, or you still work with them, or you have worked with them in the past. Okay. All right. And this person is divine intervention from God that's coming toward you. Your ex might be going to court really soon. And your ex or someone connected to your ex might be in some suicidal energy right now, behind some stuff that he might have been involved in. Tell me about how he's going to try to trick this person up out of their spot, Holy Spirit. Okay. So this is a narcissist with possibly a personality disorder, sociopath. Okay, that makes sense. So you know how narcissists can get down and dirty. You need to take a real spiritual bath ASAP. So however you cleanse spiritually, you're going to need to take a spiritual bath, because they might be about to send energy your way. An actual bath in water, or if you cleanse yourself with a plant or with smoke, or however you do your cleanse routine, you're going to need to take a spiritual bath ASAP. Okay. I wrote on the back what I use, but y'all can do what you want. I have certain herbs that I do put in my spiritual bath, but amongst them, I put rubbing alcohol, frankincense, baking soda, pink Himalayan, sea salt. And then for me, I use a capful of bleach, very small amount. But you do what is healthiest for you and what you feel works for you. I don't want to tell anyone to do anything that's dangerous for them. Okay. That's just what I do for me. And then my other herbs that I put in there. But they're telling you take a spiritual bath. So this man is, or woman, take it as it resonates. Whoever this person is, they're getting ready to send some energy to you. Okay. They're getting ready to send some energy to you, possibly, or send some kind of spiritual attack to you. That's why you need to take a spiritual bath, okay, and stay prayed up, because they're hoping that whatever they're about to conjure up and try to send towards you, it will cause something to happen wherein you're going to react to this King of Cups a certain type of way. You're gonna. It's. This is the download I got this afternoon. And I feel like you might have even been in contact with this person. You might even know who this person is. It's something where a certain type of spell is going to be cast, okay? Or they already tried it, but they're going to do it more intense, where out of nowhere, you just get the desire. You know what? I really don't feel like being around nobody. I don't know why. I've really just lost my complete desire to be in anybody's energy. I don't feel like seeing nobody. I'm just not in the mood. I don't know why. I just don't feel like having nobody around me. Okay. When a shift just happens out of nowhere like that, pay attention to stuff like that, because sometimes that is a person that is doing spell work, or they're sending you psychic or telepathic messages, or they're trying to disincentivize you from taking action with another person. So what you got to do is check yourself. If you had plans on meeting with somebody that seems like a great guy or a great girl, or whatever the case may be, and suddenly out of nowhere, you make plans with this person, and before it's time for you to meet up with them, you haven't showered and got dressed, put on your makeup and done your hair yet. And out of nowhere, you just start feeling like, I don't know why. I'm a Cancer. We'll just get together another day. That could be somebody projecting some energy onto you to make you lose the desire to do something fun, to be around somebody, to go out and have a good time, to connect with somebody, to make that person feel rejected, or it's something like that this person wants to send towards you. So yes, take a spiritual bath and make sure spiritual practitioner, and there's a thing here, because that's what I'm getting this person is trying to do. They're trying to disincentivize, and I know I just said that word wrong, but give me a break. I just had some coffee. You from whatever plans that you have with this other person, they're going to try to send you some kind of energy to suddenly just make you lose all desire to even go out the house. Okay. And don't let that happen at all. Okay. And for somebody too, I picked up on some other energy too. Somebody kind of has gotten into some kind of rut or some type of routine in my collective, where it might be a thing where, like, you might have a lot of summer clothes in your closet, that you might not have ever had a reason to wear or go any place. And you might have fallen into like a rut, like, well, I don't even go anywhere. I don't get to wear these things. Whoever you are, you need to do your hair and makeup. And every time you leave the house, wear something different from your summer wardrobe. If you got to wear every single dress, or if you a man, I guess shirt or whatever y'all do. And no offense, I know y'all think it's geared toward women more on this channel, but no, it's for everybody. But you better wear every single dress in your closet, every single sundress, every single blouse, every single skirt, every single outfit, every pair of shoes and sandals, match it up. I don't care if you're going to Walmart to get some tampons. I don't care where you're going. They put gas in your car. I don't care if you're going grocery shopping. I don't care if you're going to the laundromat. I don't care if you're going to take the trash out. I'm not supposed to yell on Love of the Highest Vibration. I'm sorry. I don't care what it is that you have to go out the house to do. If you have to go just run a quick errand to pick somebody up and drop them off, get fully dressed every time you leave the house this summer. It's going to change your energy and make you feel good. And wear every single thing in your closet. Oh, I was saving this for a special occasion. Put it on and go to Walmart. Put it on and go to Kroger. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the stores where I live. But anywhere that you go, window shopping, to the park, I don't care where you have to go, running somewhere to pay a bill, get something for your cell phone, whatever the case may be, wherever you go, wherever you are, wear every single thing that's in your closet, stuff that you haven't had an opportunity to wear because you have nowhere to wear it to. I don't care. Wear every single thing, every single dress in your closet this summer. Every time you leave the house, if you got to change 2 times or 3 times in one day, every time you go outside, do that too. Okay? I don't know why, but that's something that came to me. But sometimes you have to do that, because sometimes when you fall into a rut, you don't have the desire. You just, well, I'm just going to go ahead and put on a t-shirt and some jeans and some flip-flops because I ain't really going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Yes, you are. You going out the house is where you going. Excuse me, I'm trying to pick up another card with my toes. Give me 1 second here. Come on. This is the devil. Okay. I can't get it this time. Stocks, bonds, loan. Okay. I don't think that was the card that was supposed to fall out, though. So the point I'm trying to make, and the sidebar point was, whoever you are, even if you don't have a reason to wear something, it has to do with falling into a rut and feeling like, well, I'm just going to always put on a jeans and t-shirt and a scarf on my head. Don't do that. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're dating somebody. Half America is single and not dating right now. Okay. That doesn't mean that you don't fix yourself up when you go outside and make yourself look nice and make yourself look cute. It changes your energy when you fix yourself up and get all dolled up, man or woman, just because you're not dating somebody or whatever the case may be. Even if you are dating somebody, whatever the case may be, every time you leave the house, to change and refresh your energy, you walk a different way and you feel differently when you put on new and different clothing. Okay. That was somebody's message. So, Holy Spirit, what was this thing that you wanted me to talk about? Okay. I have your pets, and then stocks and bond is behind that. So I'm just going to see if it was something having to do with stocks and bonds, because I have a different stocks and bonds card that just popped out here. All right, Holy Spirit, what do you want us to know at this particular time? So you have an ex of yours that is going to be sending energy your way to make you feel like you don't want to meet up with this King of Cups when they contact you. You make sure you take a spiritual bath and make sure that you are up, and even if you don't feel like it, make yourself. Okay. All right. Stocks and bonds, the King of Pentacles. Okay. This might have something to do with stocks and bonds. What is this about stocks and bonds, Holy Spirit? Okay. Somebody is having trouble. They can't balance a situation. Okay. And they're coming up out of a mental imprisonment, possibly about some stocks and bonds that they have. Okay. Okay. So somebody's no longer in a mental imprisonment about a loss that they suffered. So this might be someone that might invest in the stock market. Okay. That is coming up out of a mental imprisonment surrounding, and if it's not stocks and bonds, it might have to do with a big investment they had. So whoever this King of Pentacles is right here, they're coming out of a mental imprisonment, possibly about a situation they could not balance surrounding some form of investment that they had, and they've already moved on to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. They've already settled their mind. They're okay. And so they must have been having a hard time dealing with the loss of an investment. But whatever that investment was, they're okay now. And why is this important, Holy Spirit? Who is this King of Pentacles? Who is this King of Pentacles, Holy Spirit? Tell me more about who this King of Pentacles is in this reading. The King of Swords reverse. Someone that might have been in some very narcissistic energy in the past. They want me to put it up here again. I don't know. This could be someone with Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in their chart, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could just be a King of Pentacles, somebody that might normally be very good with money, that might have been doing something that they could not recover from. Oh, so this might be your ex that is going to be sending that energy to you. I cannot make this up. It flashed in my mind at the same time I was opening my card deck. Somebody has an ex that might have Cancer heavily aspected in their chart with the moon card here, or it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. This is the person that played a game with you and created an illusion for you in the past. And they were this ex of yours tried to create an illusion surrounding you in the past. And after you walked away from them, possibly they continued to create illusions, possibly using people and resources to cause a lot of pain and sorrow in your life. Okay. They might have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in their chart. This is your ex has heavy water in their chart. Okay. And they were acting in some very narcissistic energy at that time. But right now, it's almost like they want to level up, or they've leveled up to the Emperor, King of Pentacles, but they're not seeing something the right way. And they're still upset because they can't come forward and talk to you. This is the person that was your assignment. And the reason they can't talk to you is because they can't handle the type of pain from the shame that comes with the embarrassment and the negative energy associated with opening up to taking accountability for what they did to you, because it doesn't feel good to them. Although you had to endure all of the pain from what they did to you that was unwarranted. Okay. And that's what I'm talking about. It takes a lot of testicular fortitude, strength. It takes desire. It takes will to be able to overcome your ego and your demons. Because whoever you are, you might have gone through a lot of pain. Okay. Whatever they did to you, it could have been, they could have had you up under some gang stalking, energy weapons, constant spell work, something like that. Okay. Whatever this person was doing to you and working with others to attack you, long after you walked away from them, you went through a lot of pain. And it was easy to sit back and send you through a whole bunch of pain. But it's funny because this ex can't muster 1/2 an inch of the pain that they put you through. And it's not even something that's physically touching them. It's just the weight of their consciousness. It's the weight of the guilt. It's the weight of the shame and the negative energy, because we know positive energy is accolades. Woo, good job. It feels good. People are complimenting you. Positive energy feels good. It makes your ego float. What does negative energy do? Make you feel embarrassed. It makes you feel ashamed. It makes sometimes your stomach ball up. It throws your chakras out of whack. Energetically, you're hunched a little bit. Your muscles are tight because of the weight of negative energy. Negative energy is a real thing. It's a real thing that you can feel. Now, it might not manifest like pain in your skin, but it will manifest in the form of tightened muscles in parts of your body, headaches, stomach aches, and things of that nature. Energetic discomfort inside of your body, and physical, actually, with the muscles, and it's a weight psychologically that you feel because it's not positive energy. They can't even muster that much pain opening up to accountability, but it was so easy for them to inflict all that pain on you, but they don't want to have to feel not even one sliver of the pain that's associated with the guilt and the shame that comes with energetically accepting accountability. Okay. And it looks like one of the things they're not processing correctly. What is going on with your pets? Really quick, Holy Spirit, what's going on with your pets? Okay. You might have 2 pets, or maybe somebody was here's your ex again. This person collaborated with somebody. You didn't see this happen, of course. You might have dogs, okay? Or you might have 2 dogs. I don't know. Maybe you have 2 cats. But whatever the case may be, your pets, they collaborated with somebody, okay, to do something to one of your pets or two of your pets. I have the 9 of Pentacles. Someone might be an earth sign. What are they doing? Okay. Uh, Somebody that got fired and that was losing their financial stability. Okay, so they had a friend or someone they're connected to that they're having do something to your pets that might have been working with your ex to do something or cause problems for you in the past. Whoever this person is that they're connected to, they possibly did something to your pets because they couldn't let something go. And it might be one of the people that they were paying money to or was a part of. If this ex of yours was a part of a group, a friendship group, a coven, anything of that nature, one of the people that lost their financial stability, possibly their home, that might have been financially codependent to whatever type of work was connected to what they were doing to you, possibly over the past year or 2 years or whatever. They lost their stability and their finances or some aspect of it that provided stability for them, and they couldn't let that go, and they were mad. So they possibly came to your home to try to do something to your pets. If you have a dog, they might have thrown some poison over your fence or something crazy. Yeah, the 4 of Wands. So this person might have come to your home or whatever and done something to your pets, but they didn't get their wish fulfillment. Thank God. Don't worry. Look, you're not the only one that's protected. Your pets are protected too. Okay? You got to believe that God protects your interests and your feelings. And if your feelings are with your dogs, your cat, your rabbit, or whatever in the HE double hockey sticks type of pet you have, then that's going to be protected too. Because you got to believe the Most High God cares about how you feel and will protect your emotions and feelings from anyone trying to do anything that will cause an imbalance in you emotionally. And that has to do with anything that you are that's connected to you energetically. That's your children, your pets, your home, you get it, your car, your vehicle, everything that you touch is protected and anointed because it's energetically connected to you. No imbalances for whoever you are. You're divinely protected. But this person made a lot of money, possibly up off your energy in some kind of a way spiritually. Okay. But whatever that was, they've already gotten over the loss of whatever financial loss they've got. So what exactly is it right now that they're not seeing correctly? What is it that they're not seeing correctly right now, Holy Spirit? Tell me what that is. Why they're having problems so much to the point where they want to block this connection that's coming in for you. Okay. They're not seeing your confidence correctly. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. So this is what they're not seeing correctly. This King of Cups that's coming towards you, they might have Earth in their chart because I just saw a Capricorn energy in here. The King of Cups that's coming towards you, that they're heartbroken about, that might even be a friend of theirs, or it said workplace situation. Maybe they used to work together or they still work together. They see you as being confident, and they see your confidence as a good thing, your confidence and your independence. Queen of Wands. But I'm asking energetically here what they're not processing properly, which is the 4 swords reverse. Okay. It's someone that's in their thoughts about something, possibly in some reflection energy, trying to see a situation correctly, how they can make something work. And what they're basically saying is whatever money this person lost because they attacked you, whatever financial losses that they have, they're not worried. They're not thinking about that money. They're not tripping about their investment anymore. What they're tripping about is this, your confidence. Your confidence is a problem for them. This person wants you to be in some kind of connection with them, but not so confident. Okay? That's their issue with you. King of Wands. This other person coming toward you don't have a problem with your confidence. But this person doesn't need you to be in this energy right here. They don't need you to be leaning on God and yourself and be confident in who you are as a person. They need you to be emotionally codependent to their opinion and what they think about what you do, say, in every aspect of your life because they're insecure. Okay? Because only an insecure person is concerned that someone might be too confident for them, because then they can't control you. Confidence is key. Confidence is so important. So many people have been in bad relationships that they couldn't get out of because somebody else's confidence, they gave a responsibility for their confidence. They put it in the hands of a person they're in a relationship with to tell them their self-worth and value. Okay? Nobody need to tell you your self-worth and value, because you know you are the ish. It is what it is. You know you are the ish. And not in an egotistical way, but you the ish because you have a balanced confidence, a humble type confidence. You're intelligent. You have an intellect. You're smart. You take care of yourself. Okay? And you're loving and you're emotionally intelligent. Who don't want that? Yes. So your confidence is a problem for this person. They need you to be in a different state of mind so they can control you. When a person wants to control you, control issues come from the umbrella of fear, not love. And usually it's because you feel like you have to control things that might get away from you. That's why people try to control their dog. They put a leash on the collar. They chip their animals. You control things that you have a fear of losing. Okay. So that means they feel like they feel like whatever flaws they have, you're independent enough to the point financially and with your self-esteem that if they are not willing to work on their flaws, or if they don't work on their flaws and develop enough emotional intelligence to be emotionally responsible to do and say the right things, that you're not going to be stuck in the relationship. You're going to ghost them. And you've ghosted them in the past when they tried, I got it. So in the past, when they tried to play a confidence game with you, a power game with you, you did ghost them. You cut them off. Like cold cut them off. It was a Queen of Swords cutting off. That's what you did with the Eight of Wands reverse in the past. So they're fearing that if they do something stupid, they feel like if they are able to get you not to be closed off to them, and they get in your energy and they say or do anything stupid and refuse to acknowledge what they did in the past, or whatever the case may be, they feel like you instantly cut them off because you're confident and you're not emotionally codependent to them. You're not financially codependent to them. So they have nothing to hold you with or for. They have nothing that's going to anchor you to them. Okay. And they know that they stupid. And they know it's a good chance they might say or do something stupid. And that's why your confidence is a problem for them. You got it. So this person decided, and this is just recently, to just watch you like a weirdo, okay, to watch you and to possibly work on you doing something stupid. And you have clarity about this. This person has been sending a lot of negative energy toward you, possibly in the last 24 hours, a lot of it. Okay. You're not confused about who's been, I feel like this person has been sending negative energy toward you in the form of spell work in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, the whole week, whatever. They know someone else is in your energy coming toward you. And they know that you're too confident for you not to be closed off to them, and them say something stupid instead of apologizing for what they've done in the past and cutting them off. So because they might have an aspect of the mind of a child, the only thing they can think to do is to do this Knight of Pentacles work to cause problems for you. And Queen of Cups, whoever you are, you're not confused, not one bit, about who it is sending the negative energy toward you. You know this Joker. You know exactly who it is sending it to you. Okay? See, that's your energy again, the Queen of Cups. And the Seven of Cups reverse. You're not confused. You know this is your ex that's been sending all this negative energy to you, even still right now. And they're going to try to send some energy to you to possibly stop you from whoever this King of Cups is that's coming towards you. I told you I'm picking up on an earth sign, possibly a Capricorn or any other sign, but that's for somebody I'm picking up on that. Okay. Yeah, that one might want to connect with you for friendship or to make you an offer for something. Okay, we don't know, but they might want to have a close friendship with you because cups do represent emotion. So I guess you'll see. You'll just have to find out. All right, Holy Spirit. What else do we need to know? Now that we know the basic of the type of goofy that you're dealing with. So right now, this person was your assignment, but they're not anymore. This person, they failed to remember who they are. So they're going to stay where they are. Okay. I'm sure they got a whole bunch of other issues they've got to deal with in their life right now. They can't overcome their ego. They can't overcome their demons and the different aspects of their mind that need to be worked on. They want someone to take them as they are. And I don't think that you, well, I don't think that you're willing to put up with any type of mess at all whatsoever, whoever you are. Now, they would like me to go ahead and pull a chakra card. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull a chakra card very quickly here. Somebody has an overactive heart chakra. An overactive heart chakra will cause you to show too much empathy and make too many excuses for the wrong people and put other people's needs before your own that are undeserving. Okay, go ahead, Holy Spirit. Ooh. There was another one here. Okay, I have solar plexus, poor listening skills. When you have an overactive solar plexus chakra, that's Manipura, that's the yellow one right here, which represents I do. Okay, you can have poor listening skills. And also, I have the heart chakra being underactive. So their heart chakra is blocked. Tightness in the chest, the shoulders, and the arms. See, what did I tell you? Thank you. They always back me up. So, do you remember when I said your ex, they could shell it out, they could dish it, but they can't take it in? They could dish it, but they can't take the pain and the shame because it will cause their muscles, muscle pain in the body due to discomfort that they have to endure as a result of taking responsibility and accountability for what they did to you. So, as a result of that negative energy, this person might be feeling a whole lot of tightness in their chest, their shoulders, and arms. That's their muscles tightening up because of the negative energy that they're holding on to because they're not opening up to accountability, responsibility, and by acknowledging the blockages and by acknowledging whatever they did to you and the problems, it would allow them to acknowledge it, take responsibility for it, and then to release it, to ask you for forgiveness, and then to also forgive themselves. Okay? When we forgive, we're able to release negative energy. But this person, they're not doing that. So they're holding on to a whole bunch of negative energy, okay? And it's causing their muscles to be all tight. So they're very uncomfortable. Their posture is probably really bad too. They probably have very, very poor posture. Okay. They probably look uncomfortable around the arms and the shoulders. It might be hunched or kind of drawn in, their posture. Third eye, your ajna chakra, the third eye, I see. Okay. Oh, you can't see this right here, but y'all get it. The ajna, the third eye, denial. Because this person is in denial because they don't want to face consequences in accepting temporary pain, which is accountability. Heart chakra underactive, anger. This person's denial that's causing them to be tense in the muscles is also causing anger to build up inside of them because they know that they are their own worst enemy and they are the reason that a blockage exists right now that is stopping them from getting what they want in life and connecting to who they want to connect to. Their own ego, okay, And being in denial is what's blocking them from their happiness and causing physical pains in their body, in their muscles. And they're angry because of it. They're angry because they're fighting their own mind. They are their own worst enemy. Throat chakra, underactive, difficulty standing up for yourself. Okay. This is a person that also, with this overactive heart chakra, extending grace to the wrong people, taking up for the wrong people, they won't stand up for themselves. So they might, I feel like they are connected to a lot of criminals. And I feel like they show more courtesy and respect to the criminals that they work with, or the karmic, distorted energies that they work with to try to do stuff to your pet and others. I feel like they give them more grace and respect and honor than they give themselves or you. And they don't stand up for themselves to these people. Okay. And that's why they are having trouble being able to speak their mind. Their throat chakra is also blocked. A person that has difficulty standing up for themselves. And let me pull from this last pile and see if there's something they wanted me to pull out. Okay. Solar plexus, sense of lack of control and purpose in life, underactive. Sacral chakra. Now we know this is the orange, Vadisthana. Okay. I feel. The solar plexus chakra. When your your sacral chakra. This is your sacral chakra, where your sexual energy and passion ignites for creativity or your desire, sexual arousal, the energy you use for procreation of a business, an idea, a baby, whatever. When this is out of balance, you have physical, it can manifest into disease or some type of disorders of the bladder, the prostate, the ovaries, the spleen, or the bowels. The sacral chakra, difficulty with intimacy. Whoever this person is, they also have issues being intimate with people. So they have issues opening up to people on an intimate level, letting people inside, showing their affection. And most likely because they're connected with karmic, chaotic, distorted energies. So they don't feel safe in being vulnerable. Underactive heart chakra, once again. I believe it's the underactive heart chakra where you don't feel safe being vulnerable with others, but that's also a symptom of an imbalance in some of the other chakras as well. So uninspired, sacral chakra, this person can also feel dull and uninspired, but they're going to try to send spell work and send energy toward you to make you feel uninspired, so that they're going to try to do work on your sacral chakra, so that when this King of Cups comes towards you, that you will lose the desire to hang out or to meet up or get to know this person or have anyone around you or in your energy. Okay. So burn yourself an orange candle. Okay. And get it going. But sacral chakra, they feel uninspired. They have difficulty with intimacy because of the blocked heart chakra. They can't connect with others in a vulnerable way. And why? Because they know they're around karmic energies of a low vibration that they can't trust. So you can't be vulnerable with these people. They'll hurt you. But yet they, because of the blockage in their heart chakra, they're over empathetic towards these type of energies. And that's why they have difficulty with intimacy, because they don't have good people in their life with pure intentions of a high vibration. And that's the reason why your light irritates them, why they will not leave you alone. It's like, love me or leave me alone. The reason this person will not leave you alone is because they know that you possess all of those qualities that could allow them to let down their vulnerability. They know you're loyal. They know you're trustworthy. They know you're of good character, and they know that they can have real, genuine intimacy with you and feel safe around you being vulnerable. But yet, to get to that point, they know that they can't, because they can't conquer their other demons. They don't have enough desire in their heart chakra, which desire is what leads to the will and the strength, okay, to overcome your ego, to heal yourself enough to do what you need to do and say what you need to say, to have love and empathy in your heart through a heart chakra activation. So you have enough love and empathy to open up to experiencing the same pain you dished out to others, to sit in it, so that you can endure it for how long you have to endure it in order to go through a heart chakra activation, okay, which would qualify them to open up their heart, experience and feel love, and go through the transformation they would need to go to in order to connect with you. And they just don't have the desire, the will, or the strength to do that because their heart chakra is completely blocked. All right. So what else, Holy Spirit, do you want us to know about this read? Yeah, I'm having so much fun. I'm just like having too much fun. I got to tell you, I really, really enjoy the thing that I do and I engage in. I just be like in my house doing another one. They want me to pull some more chakra cards. I don't know why. Okay. I was blackmailed and had to go along with it. Okay. And then they want to say something about where. Okay. They might have been blackmailed and had to go along with it by an intentional camel toe, someone that dresses very sexy. This must be where the car or auto loan is coming in that I picked up in my pre-shuffle. What I was saying is I'm having more fun than y'all can ever imagine. Y'all just don't know. I'll be in a house doing my own arts and craft and coming up with little projects and things and doing my little stuff and playing with my little toys and all kind of stuff. I just be having too much fun. You know, I got my little drum in Myrtle Beach. Y'all just don't know. Y'all see my little thing. I just be at this table having so much fun on camera or off camera. All right. So they want me to pull some more chakra cards. I told you in the beginning of the reading, I picked up on somebody that had an issue surrounding an auto loan for a vehicle. So somebody might have taken out a loan, possibly for somebody they were connected to for an auto loan, and now they might be stuck with, or somebody has an issue surrounding an auto loan or something like that. And now that I see the intentional camel toe, Joe Camel over here, then emergence. We're gonna see what that's all about. All right, let me see. So we have an intentional camel toe that has entered the building. Okay, someone that dresses sexy for money, a man or a woman. I would much rather it be a woman than a man. I don't want to see a man with an intentional camel toe at any time between now and the day that I take my last breath here on earth. Okay, if we on the beach and you happen to have on some Speedos, okay. But other than that, I don't want to see a man nowhere in public with no intentional camel toe. I just don't want to see it. It's not attractive. Unless it's, you know, your person. And then even then, I don't want to hear about your person. Okay. Okay. That's your person. I don't want to hear. You got to understand it's a difference. And not that we want to see a woman's camel toe, because we don't want to see that either. Okay. But a man's camel toe is not just a hot dog. Okay. It's the testicles too. Who want to see a camel toe of a man where you see? Okay. So I'm going to pull a chakra card. You know, it's so interesting, and I ain't judging. I ain't saying nothing. But, you know, when they started the clothing lines in like Target, and I'm not trying to be controversial, but, you know, the clothing lines in Target that they started making for transgenders, that they had this big debate in the news about ethical dilemmas and it shouldn't be shown. They had all these male models. They had these male models and these in the pictures, and I think like a doll model in some stores that had a camel toe with the clothing that they were wearing, and it was showing how to tuck their stuff back. And it was like in like near the children's clothing area or whatever. And there was a big thing in the news about it because they were like, no, I don't care. No. Well, women wear bathing. No, I don't care. I don't care. No one wants to see a man's camel toe with the meat and the package that come behind it. It's just not sexy. Okay. I opened the deck again on pull a chakra card. I have exactly 7 of these in my deck. I was told to put 7 of them in here. So they want me to pull some chakra cards so what this actually means, an intentional camel toe, someone that dresses sexy for money. This is somebody that was blackmailed. They had to go along with it. That means that because somebody had an intentional camel toe, they had no other choice but to do something possibly for this person because they were blackmailed by that camel toe. You know, they were like, oh, so you're not gonna let me get some of that camel toe unless I do what you say. Okay, then I'll go ahead and do what you say. Okay, so that's what that I was blackmailed and had to go along with the energy is. It's not literally, it just means I'm not going to get what I want if I don't go along with what this intentional camel toe wants me to do. So let's go, Holy Spirit. Third eye, narrow-mindedness. So somebody might be very narrow-minded because they have an underactive third eye chakra. Okay. Over analysis. Someone might overthink things a little bit. Now, I don't know if this is your ex or another energy I'm picking up on. I'm just going to read the energy I'm getting. I have root chakra, emotional fearful. Oh, okay. So due to someone's imbalance in the root chakra, Malahara, that's the red one here, I am, okay, they might be emotional and fearful. So this person has a lot of fear, possibly anxiety, solar plexus. They overanalyze things and they have a very narrow mind. This might also, an imbalance in the solar plexus also will manifest as food allergies, constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, ulcers, pancreas, and liver disease. So whoever this person is that I'm picking up on right now, this might be the intentional camel toe. They might be suffering right now from some type of disease or issue, a medical issue they're having right now in either their liver, their pancreas, their ulcer. They might have an issue with their bowels, constipation, or food allergies. Okay. And this must be for somebody watching. I don't know. But they want me to tell this person that the emotional reason for whatever type of symptoms this person is experiencing is because they're fearful. They're operating out of a fear base, and they're very emotional too. And they're too narrow-minded because of an underactive third eye. So their vision and perspective is off, and they need to develop more of their feminine energy. Feminine energy has to do with your intuition. It has to do with energy, emotions. Your intuition will allow you to see deeper into a situation, past things that are very shallow and surface level, for a better understanding, so that you can open up to a broader perspective. So somebody needs to possibly balance out some feminine energy in embracing their intuition more. Okay. And that has to do with your emotions flowing more. Okay. Somebody might need to regulate their emotions. So this emotional person, they need to regulate their emotions too. Okay. And they over analysis. Okay. They overthink things. They have to regulate their emotions and stop being so fearful. Okay. Somebody's emotions are making them very fearful of a lot of different things. They have to get their emotions under control. Okay. And tap into their intuition. They want me to say something again about that narrow-mindedness. Okay. Fear of rejection. Got it. All right. This could just be someone in my collective that might have on some really, really tight jeans right now that I might be picking up on right now, that might have done something that's intentional camel toe. You know who you are because you're probably picking it out right now. Let me see. Fear of rejection. This is what I'm being told to do. they want me to talk really quick about the third eye being underactive, causing a person to be narrow-minded. Okay, a person that's narrow-minded, it's hard for them to think outside of a box. And now they just showed me why. Because somebody has a fear of rejection, which has to do with the solar plexus. When you fear being rejected by others, that's because you haven't completely identified who you are and what your own purpose is and what you stand for. You can't apply rules for yourself and what you stand on if you don't even know what you stand on. So this might be a person that is having issues self-identifying right now. Okay. And this has to do with an imbalance in the solar plexus, which sits right above the belly button. Okay. And it can manifest in problems with the liver, the stomach, the intestines, or the pancreas once again. Okay. The liver, the same, oh, that's it right here. Yeah. So this person is having one or more of these issues right now with their body. And it's because they fear being rejected by others. So somebody needs to be less emotionally codependent to the opinion of others and get to know who they truly are and get to know how they feel about things. And they might use over analysis because they might be out of fear of rejection, afraid to analyze things from a heart space, from their own consciousness, from their own mind, from their own viewpoint. This is the type of person that will take on the opinion and viewpoint of the crowd, of the majority. You understand? This is the type of person that will wait until half of the other people start to laugh at a joke at a dinner table before they realize it's okay to laugh too. You understand? This is the type of person that won't tell you what their opinion is until they hear what everyone else's opinion is. And they'll go with whatever the most popular opinion that most people choose. Then they'll choose that side. And it's out of fear of rejection and over analysis. They're trying to figure out what is it that I think about this topic. Well, I have to wait to see what other people think about it before I know what I think about it. And that's because they're not connected to self. So somebody has to work on more of finding out through self-discovery who they are as a person and think their own thoughts and feel free to analyze things from their own opinion about how they honestly feel. And a good way to practice doing that is when a topic comes up, go away from everybody or turn off the TV or whatever you're watching and make an analysis and decision about certain topics and things before you read or listen to what other people's opinions are, and formulate and come up with your own so you can identify what your own thoughts and feelings are, so you can identify with what kind of person you are and how you think, so you won't be so dependent on others and afraid to express who you are, what you stand for, and what you think. And you won't be over analyzing things out of fear of rejection. You can immediately, when you're listening or seeing something, oh, I'm familiar with that. No, where I stand on abortion is XYZ. Where I stand on LGBT issues is XYZ. Where I stand on political, education, whatever the case may be, someone needs to be themselves more. And to be themselves, they have to first go through a journey of self-discovery to find out who they are and find themselves. So very quickly, I talk too much, I know, but the third eye, all right, give me a sec. All right, so the third eye chakra, which is Ajna, okay, that's this one right here that you can't see very good, but this is IC. Okay, talking about your vision, your foresight, insight, not just your two eyes, but your connection to your intuition. All right, this element is light, imagination, insight, intuition, vision, perception of subtle dimensions and movements of energy. When you are able to perceive energy, you can read the room. Your discernment is better when your third eye is balanced. Okay. Some people don't have discernment because they don't have a balanced third eye, because they can't feel energy. They can't detect energy. They're numb to it. Okay. And like I said, as long as there are blockages and imbalances in the solar plexus and the sacral chakra, then the third eye is going to be imbalanced too, because the solar plexus energy center is the one that regulates energy to the upper and lower chakras. Okay. And when these are imbalanced, then the energy is distorted, which causes an imbalance in all the other ones. So what I have here is psychic abilities related to clairvoyance and clairaudience, access to mystical states, illumination, and connection to wisdom and insight. Okay. It motivates inspiration and creativity. It gives you sight into the realm of what? Spirit. When it's imbalanced, you can feel stuck in a daily grind, inability, without the ability to look beyond your problems and set a guiding vision for yourself. Okay. Fantasies that appear more real than reality, indulgence in psychic fantasies and illusions. Like you can get away with causing imbalances for a child of God and get away with it. Unable to establish a vision for oneself and realize it. Rejection of everything spiritual or beyond usual. Okay. Not being able to see the bigger picture and a lack of clarity. So when you have an imbalanced third eye energy center, that's how it can manifest in you. Okay. And to unblock the third eye, they're saying sleep more, aromatherapy, meditate. Whoever this person is, you can use aromatherapy, frankincense, lavender. I think this is nerdy. Nerdy. I'm not familiar with that. Juniper. All right. Diet. Eat more blue foods, red onions, red cabbage, blueberries, red grapes, blackberries, raspberries, raisins, eggplant, caffeine, organic chocolate, seaweed, kale. Avoid sodium fluoride in your tap water, almonds, broccoli, and flaxseed. A yoga position that can help the body physically with the third eye is doing a headstand, because it allows the blood to flow and rush up there. Plow pose, downward facing dog. The affirmation for balancing the third eye is, I am open to inner guidance and universal knowledge is within me. I see with inner guidance and clarity. I see with inner guidance and clarity. I see with inner guidance and clarity. Okay. Now, remember, when we have imbalances in our different energy centers, it's not just eating a certain food or doing a certain yoga pose or sniffing a certain scent, a scratch and sniff, or burning aromatherapy. These are not the only things that are going to balance that energy center. The root cause has to do with your psychic center, connected to your mental plane of thinking. It starts with your thought. Okay. It starts with if your thought is balanced. Okay. All disease, blockages, and discomfort manifest in the mental plane due to some imbalanced way you're thinking, where you might be operating out of your lower self more than your higher self. Okay. Or operating out of the dark more than the light. And you have to balance it. Okay. So you can do all these things. You could stuff your mouth with red grapes and blueberries all you want, and sniff the smells and put crystals on your head. But if you don't reprogram your subconscious mind, okay, or fix or track down whatever type of thought or ideology or program is running in your mind about some imbalanced thought or way of thinking that you have, then all of that is not going to unblock and balance any of your energy centers. You have the main component is to reprogram your subconscious mind and to find the balance in the thought that you have in the way you perceive something. Okay. So grounding meditation, touch earth with your bare skin, do yoga, intentionally focusing and directing excess energy. This is for an overactive third eye chakra. Crystal healing with crystals. You can meditate with crystals. I know for me, I do my meditations for my third eye when I need to with this one right here, tourmaline. Okay, a black tourmaline is very good for the third eye. Okay. Lazuli, labradorite, black obsidian, moonstone, black tourmaline, and turquoise. Okay. Turquoise is also for the throat chakra up here, but it's also good for the third eye. Okay. So that may have been for someone specific. I don't know, but I was guided to read it. All right, Holy Spirit, is there anything else that you want me to bring out before I finish and conclude this reading regarding this intentional camel toe? Okay, so someone might be also experiencing some kind of imbalance in their large intestines. I think this might be an energy I picked up on the other day, where someone might have been having an issue with their colon or large intestines, which again is connected to an imbalance in the solar plexus. Okay. And then I have sacral chakra being overactive as well. This is someone's lower chakras that are all jammed up here, engaging in, these are the same cards that came out for the same energy the other day. Large intestines, colon, engaging in inappropriate expressions of sexuality. Okay. And they might be having problems with their feet, root chakra. Okay. Someone has a lot of work to do. Crown chakra overactive. They lack empathy. And if you're a closed-minded person, then you're not connected to your feminine energy and your intuition. And that is the thing that will allow you to feel and to also have empathy. You have to be able to place yourself in other people's shoes and understand how they feel or how certain things would make them feel and have empathy for it as well. So whoever this person is, they also have a lack of empathy for others. Okay. So this is somebody that has a lot of work to do, mostly the mental work first, though, and the reprogramming of their subconscious mind. All right, Holy Spirit, what do you want us to know about this intentional camel toe that was blackmailed? Someone was blackmailed and had to go along with doing something. I have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. This person might be going through a lot of physical ailments right now. And I just explained to you why and what needs to be done. What needs to be done is the reprogramming of the subconscious mind so that they can process and balance out their thoughts in a healthy way. If they need to get therapy to help somebody to identify and sort out things that they just might not be able to do on their own, it's no shame in getting someone to help you process certain ways of thinking or old programs that are running in your mind or even identifying them. Again, that's why we have the Four Swords reverse. This person's got an old program running in their mind that needs some revamping. Okay. And they've been taking very quick action to possibly do a lot of different things. And now this person is going through a whole bunch of health challenges, is what I'm hearing. And they feel powerless because of the health challenges that they're experiencing right now. Okay. So much like whoever this person is that you were assigned to, that is also not processing their situation correctly. Whoever this intentional camel toe is, they're not seeing the situation correctly, that they have to make some changes in their thinking, and then they can follow up with all the other things that can be done on the physical realm to help balance their body out energetically so that they can heal physically. So they having health challenges right now. They were a false person to somebody. What's the obstacle right now? But this was fated to happen. They're getting karma right now because their mind has been imbalanced with the three poisons. I think it's pride, ego, greed, lust. If I know definitely greed is one of the three poisons. I think the other one is lust, and the other one might be pride, but I know definitely greed. But based on some poisonous way of thinking and some toxic thing that they did in the past, is why they're getting karma in the form of bad health right now with the Wheel of Fortune here. So somebody is dealing with health issues but they're unable to see their way clear. And right now, they're not having any victory and success in anything they're doing. The Fool card in the reverse, and they can't take any more risks because these health issues have fallen upon them. The Queen of Wands reverse. The Queen of Wands reverse is an intentional camel toe that was trying to get away with doing something with the Seven of Swords. What was this Queen of Wands reverse camel toe intentional one at that, trying to get away with doing? Seven of Swords. Woo, child. Oh, wow. So this is your energy, Queen of Cups. I'm getting side piece energy here. This might be somebody that might have convinced your ex in the past to act up on you. That's what it is. Uh-oh. So your ex is this Emperor energy here, and this is you. And what they tried to get away with doing is turning your ex against you and getting them to be malicious or play games, and even after you walked away from this ex of yours, they continued for a very long time to try to hurt and harm you in various different ways and to cause you a lot of pain. And that's why whoever this intentional camel toe is having all these health issues right now. She's getting karma. She's getting karma for getting your weak behind ex, your weak-willed ex, by showing her camel toe to him to turn against you and to play games with you. So whatever he did that made you cut him off in the past, she's the one that told him to do it. And now she's going through all these physical health issues. Ooh, child. What else, Holy Spirit? But the Holy Spirit said, but he took the risk. So it's him too. Okay, because somebody show you their camel toe, because somebody shows you their camel toe, that absolutely doesn't mean you have to do what they say. But he said he was blackmailed and had to go along with it because he said I was powerless. After she showed me that camel toe, I was powerless. All the blood rushed out of my head that would have allowed me to access my logical part of my brain. And I had a whole bunch of dopamine, literally, in all the excitement shooting up, blocking access to the logical part of my brain that would have allowed me to run away or walk away or turn away, close my ears, rebuke her, throw holy oil on her, tell you what happened. Baby, she tried to get me. I couldn't do it. Too much dopamine was flowing, and it blocked access to my logical brain. I was like a deer in headlights. And instead, what happened was all the blood rushed out of my head and into my penis. And I was blackmailed in that way. And I had to do what she told me to do, which was hurt you. And that's what I did. Okay. And he felt powerless. What else do you want us to know, Holy Spirit? Oh, no. Oh, no. She might be on a lot of drugs right now, like prescription medications, possibly to deal with all of the pain she's going through. I'm getting heavy, large intestines, colon. Somebody's having a serious medical issue with their colon and large intestines right now. Let's go. Whoever the intentional camel toe is. My suggestion, if she's watching, sweetheart, put on a sundress with no underwear. Let your stuff breathe, and right now you having colon issues and problems with that large intestine. You don't want to restrict yourself with them tight jeans showing your camel toe right now. It's not the time. It's only going to make your condition worse. Now, there might be an issue that somebody might have concerning or surrounding child support, custody, or the law. Okay. A person that already had made a decision about you, someone that already decided that they wanted to possibly cause some type of havoc or wreak some kind of havoc in your life. Okay. I feel like we're talking about the same energy here. Their spiritual abilities come from spell work and demons. Okay. They want to get to know you, but they're a private person. Okay. This is how they approached your ex from the side. They told them they wanted to get to know them but they're a very private person, and to keep their friendship away from you. And I'm going to be your best friend, and I'm going to tell you how to get rid of your girlfriend. Their spiritual abilities come from spell work and demons. And now, what is this? Okay. Triggered. So whoever this third party is that we're talking about right now, they got, your ex is caught up in a web with them, possibly surrounding a pregnancy, a child, or some type of custody issue or a law issue. And this person does spell work with the power they get from the devil. And they hate your independence, your confidence, your intelligence, and your freedom. So this person might have been able to separate you from your ex and then possibly date or even marry them. That's why the ring came off. So this person may have gotten married to your ex, and now your ex is fighting with them. And here's the thing. If you pull all kind of rabbits out of hats and pull things out your behind, probably how you got that colon issue, and do all kind of tricks and splits to steal somebody's relationship from them, and you get them and you're successful getting them, you lured somebody with spell work and everything else that was never in love with you in the first place. So if this ex of yours was in love with you and your relationship or the foundation of it was based off of love, and this person managed to pull tricks and to do spell work over them, and they fell into temptation and they got them, they would have never had any peace the whole time they were together and married, because they were never actually in love with that person. Okay, they were able to separate them from you, but they never fell in love with that person. They were able to maneuver and pull them away from you. Okay, so whatever type of energy they were receiving from you while you were in a relationship with them, this third party was like the 20/80 rule, like in the movie Why Did I Get Married? Tyler Perry's movie. They were only getting 20% of what they would have wanted in a relationship or a marriage from that third party, but 80% of their true happiness came from you and their joy, because you're full of joy, you're full of love, positive energy, and they actually did fall in love with you. You understand? And it would have worked out for them if they could have kept playing games with you and had access to that 80% of you in that relationship, and whatever type of upside down, whatever they were sexually getting from this camel toe, that was just like an added bonus. You understand? But when you walked away from this person completely, that was 80% of their happiness, of the genuine, pure love that they were receiving from you, of their wish fulfillment. You understand? So they were only left with this small percentage of whatever they got from this intentional camel toe, which was only of a sexual nature. So the whole time they were with this person, they were probably thinking about you, talking about you. Your body, what is it? Your body's here with me, but my mind is on the other side of town. It would have been their marriage or connection would have been basically that song the whole time. Your body is here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. When we're together, your mind is never, what are you thinking about? Your mind is always somewhere else. You're always thinking of something else. You're not even present here with me mentally. What's up with you? What do you mean, what's up with me? What's up with me? I had a whole relationship with someone that I loved, and you made me do something stupid and lose them, and I'm stuck with you. I'm not in love with you. But nonetheless, this person probably kept talking about you to them, even if it was in a negative way. If you talking about somebody, you thinking about them, and that's just period. If you keep talking and bringing somebody up and wanting to attack them, well, let's do this to them, and how about we just live our lives and you focus on me? I already got you away from her. You should be happy. You got me all to yourself now. But he wanted to stay focused on attacking you and being obsessed about you after you cut him off. Why? Because he kept reminding her that you were independent, you were confident, you were intelligent, and your freedom, all these things that they hate about you, that they love about you. You understand? This man was a complete idiot. That's as vulgar as it's going to get on Love of the Highest Vibration, by the way. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. But all he could think of was you, even if he was attacking you. And right now, these two people are literally cursing each other out because he got stuck with this sociopath that he might be taking back and forth to the doctor while he's going back and forth to court with her. Literally. This could all be, this is what karma looks like, y'all. Is it still out here? The Wheel of Fortune. Look, this is exactly what karma looks like. Okay? You done left your 80 for a 20. And all he did was attack you the whole time. He been attacking you. Okay? Because he really wanted to be with you. And he let a goofy trick him up out his spot. That was a sociopath, possible personality disorder, a narcissist. And now this is what karma looks like. You're stuck with getting divorced, possibly from somebody that you might even be in a custody battle or going to court over something that also might even have some kind of terminal illness. So he might literally be cursing her out while taking her back and forth to doctor appointments, while fighting her in a court battle, all at the same time, while he was never in love with her. And that's his life. And that's what he chose over everlasting love. Okay? So that's where he's at with it right now. Ciao. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Real estate, rental property. Okay. Somebody is going through the worst karma right now. I'm telling you, they going back and forth to the doctor and to the courthouse and cursing each other out, literally. And the worst part is they're not even in love with the person they're fighting with. Because as you all know, we have our moments, even with people that we're in love with. You know, you go through seasons in a marriage and relationship where you feel like you almost hate each other, but you still love each other, and nobody better not do nothing to you. I still love my baby, but I can't stand that person. I hate him. Move out, kick him out the house, in and out the house, over 6 months, over a year, whatever, back and forth. But it's somebody that you initially fell in love with, and it was genuine love. Okay. The worst part for your ex is he going through all of this with somebody that he was never in love with, that got spiritual powers from the devil. Somebody that got spiritual. That sounds diabolical, like a diabolical cartoon. She's got her spiritual powers from the devil. Imagine going through all of this. These people probably are, like most of us, middle-aged, you know, and you're going through it with someone that you're not even in love with. Okay. What is real estate, rental property, Holy Spirit? A narcissist in their ego. Okay. Justice. Something's about to be balanced out for you surrounding an issue of confusion that a narcissist in their ego caused. And this has to do with possibly a rental property, a piece of real estate. Okay. I had the King of Swords in the reverse. I have the Justice card. You saw me shuffle, and the 7 of Cups reverse. Okay. So there was confusion surrounding a rental property, real estate that might belong to a hermit type energy. You might have been thinking about this. You might have seen this come up in several readings. Something has been in the air. You might have known something about it, but not enough to know exactly where this property is or who left it to you or everything about it. But you know, the way somebody was coming for you, possibly, that they're not coming for you for no reason. A thief don't rob no empty house. But right now, you're about to get out of a mental imprisonment, possibly surrounding, or this could even be an investigator with this hermit energy. But you're about to come up out of a mental imprisonment, possibly surrounding what you keep hearing about this real estate rental property. Okay. Somebody does not or did not possess the skills that they needed to avoid a disaster in whatever type of confusion they tried to cause. Okay. And somebody pulled their energy back from them. Somebody might be an air sign, or someone might be a Virgo, possibly. And this person did take a risk to do something. But whatever they took a risk to do, it didn't pan out the way they expected for it to. Okay. And what else do we need to know right now, Holy Spirit? Somebody, whatever they were expecting to do to you, if you're a mother figure or a Queen of Cups, whatever they were expecting to happen to you as a result of whatever type of confusion they caused around you, it never happened. It never happened. They didn't have victory and success. They were unable to move forward with whatever they did. All right. And finally, I saw the Empress in the reverse. So it might be an older woman that's very narcissistic. So somebody might be getting ready to come together to collaborate, possibly. I feel like something about a deed or some legal papers or something. I feel like somebody's drawing something up, like a plan. As I'm looking at the Three of Pentacles, every time we look at these cards, depending on the reading, the energy is different. They mean different things. In this one, you see they're holding some paperwork, and it looks like he's got a scroll in his hand, and they're all, it's a plan. It's some paperwork being drawn up is what I'm getting. Somebody might be getting some papers or some paperwork pulled together or drawn up for you to sign, possibly, so that they can bring you this Ace of Pentacles. And that actually is the message, straight to the point. Okay. So whoever this person is, it might be a feminine, an older person, a narcissist that tried to create some confusion surrounding a real estate rental property. You're about to get out of mental imprisonment and get clarity because she didn't have the skills to get away, and now she wants to avoid a disaster. A Tower in the reverse. All right, so she's pulling her energy back, and she's going to take a risk. She's going to take a risk to possibly get some papers drawn up and to give you what belongs to you. And then she's probably going to go hide and pray that you don't, whatever these people tried to do surrounding your name, and I feel like they did a whole lot, she might try to go hide and just hope you don't come after everybody. Most likely just hoping that maybe she'll send an attorney by your home or something like that to drop off some paperwork. Here you go, and take off running, something like that, like, okay, did you give it to her? Yep, I gave it to her. Everybody hide, everybody get off of social media, everybody close your accounts and disappear for a few years or whatever, okay, until it die down. Because when she sees what this is and knows when she was supposed to receive it, possibly years ago, or it could be a man too, they're going to have some questions. They're going to have questions because, we've been causing opposition for them, and they know where the opposition has been coming from. And now she knows why, and she might come after us. So I'm getting an energy like someone's going to have some legal documents drawn up and try to drop them off and disappear. Like somebody steals something from you and you just make an announcement. I don't know who took it. But you know what you took from my house, and you got exactly 24 hours to put it right back where you took it from. Now I'm going to close my eyes and I'm not going to look, but I know when I open my eyes, it better be there. It's almost like some type of energy. It's almost like some type of energy like that. Like somebody's going to be like, oh, maybe if we just drop it off and disappear, she'll just be like, okay, finally they stopped playing games with me. All right, well, I don't got the energy to play with them. I'm just going to go enjoy what belongs to me and move forward. I don't got time. Karma will catch up with them. They're hoping, that it turns out that way to avoid a Tower. So they're going to try to drop something off to you in some kind of way. It might be through email. It might be paperwork they drop in your mailbox or mail to you, FedEx, whatever. But whatever belongs to you, somebody's going to possibly try to drop off to you through a third party or something like that. Okay. There's a younger earth sign here, a Queen of Wands reverse. So this might be a younger earth sign that might be younger and thotty. Okay. A man or woman. When you're a page and I'm feeling the energy of a younger person, a lot of them, the reason they come out as the Queen of Wands reverse is, when you're younger, your stomach is flatter, your shape is better, your skin is tighter, you're sexier, you're younger. You tend to be a little more thottier, you know, y'all know how it is when you're really young. A page could be someone in their 20s, early 20s. But the Queen of Wands reverse is someone that might lead with their looks, okay, more than they do with their inner self. And it doesn't mean that they don't embrace their own personality and who they are. It just means when you're younger, people sometimes just see you more surface level first because of your youth and your beauty or your strength as a man, your handsomeness. It's more prevalent to most people to watch the young people, so they tend to dress a little more provocative when they're younger. The shirts are tighter and the skirts are shorter. Okay, so I'm picking up on a younger energy here that might be a little thotty, whether it's a man or a woman. What about them? Okay, this person is not closed off, okay, to the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is not closed off or was not closed off, the King of Cups. This person's not closed off to a King of Cups, a father figure. Someone's father might be a Pisces. Someone's father might not be closed off to them. Or mother. This could be a mother or a father. Whoever this younger person is, they're not closed off to you, okay? This younger person might have had something to do with what was stolen or kept back from you, and they might have kept the secret of the people that took something from you, and they might have been suffering from a lot of anxiety as a result of the secret that they were keeping, okay? But they're not closed off to you, okay? So you might be getting a confession from a younger person in your family, a Knight of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, okay? This might be a secret they've been keeping for a long time. They might be a little bit older now. I feel like they're between the age of 20 and 30. I feel like when they first got the secret, they were a page. So maybe they were like a teenager about to become an adult, or maybe they were in college or something, a page. And I feel like they've been keeping the secret for a long time. And now they're a little bit older. They're a knight, but it's an earth sign. And whoever this person is, they're not closed off to you, okay? They're having a lot of anxiety, but I feel like they're going to tell you the truth, Queen of Swords. Because I feel like if this is your child or a niece or a nephew, I feel like you love them very much. But I feel like you never played with them surrounding any issue that they might have tried to gaslight you about. I feel like every time they tried to help somebody go along with a plan to create an illusion surrounding you and what they were trying to accomplish and take from you, I feel like you cut through it with your sword because you don't miss any details and you pick up on everything. The Queen of Swords is very sharp. The Queen of Swords is a man or woman that can read a contract inside and out, and they won't miss a beat. You understand? A Queen of Swords is a Judge Judy type energy. Don't you pee on my leg and tell me it's raining, okay? And I feel like you already knew that something was taken from you. You were having trouble tracking it down, possibly due to challenges and illusions that people are creating around you and to slow you down. But I feel like you already knew anyway. And you might have been isolated from your family. You might be the Empress. You might have kicked everybody out your energy because you knew that they were all liars. That's what I'm hearing. The Five of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you literally kicked everybody out your energy so that they couldn't gaslight you. And by sticking to your guns, now you're going to get what they took from you because you never allowed anyone to come in contact with you to gaslight you. I feel like you standing on business. Like, if no one gets to speak to me except you're delivering the news of where whatever this thing y'all have been trying to hurt and harm me behind and cause problems in my life behind until I receive it. I didn't even know it was something until y'all started attacking me and intruding on my life and making problems for me. It's that type energy. And this is something that's happening right now. See, these people created a lot of illusions surrounding you so they could pull this off and get away with it. Okay. And that's how you found out about it, because they're idiots. So whoever these people are, and I feel like this is your family and others they were connected to. I feel like it's a huge spider web of people they ended up connecting to in the government, in your family, your exes. They brought a lot of people in on some kind of illusion surrounding you. But by doing that, that's how you found out about what they've stolen from you or held back from you. And the beauty of it is, whoever you are, I feel like if these people never tried to create hardships in your life and just let you go to work, pay your bills, and live your life by yourself in isolation or wherever you were, if you're this hermit energy, I feel like you would have never found out about it, because you might not like your family that much. Maybe you just like being alone to yourself, and you would have just went on and lived your life, got you a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and been very happy in your life and satisfied with what God gave you. But because these idiots decided to come to wherever you were and disturb your peace, they told on themselves. So here's your sign. Get her done. Uh, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. These people probably could have got away with it. If they never contacted you again in life, you might not have ever even contacted them either. And you might have lived a happy, peaceful life. You might have met somebody, got married, and never even thought about these people again. And they would have got away with it, and it wouldn't have been an issue for you at all whatsoever. But it was the guilt on their conscience that as long as you're still alive and breathing, there's a slight chance that you might find out. And then all these idiots probably bombarded your energy with illusions, foolishness, guns being shot outside your house when you're meditating, all kind of craziness. And they're the ones that told on themselves instead of just leaving you alone. What's the final message? And we're going to close this out, Holy Spirit. And this is something that's unfolding right now as we speak. I'm telling you, the devil will make you tell on yourself. The devil will make you tell on yourself. Some of these folks could get away with stuff that they try to pull off if they were smart and connected to their intuition. But because they're so unhealed and unbalanced in other areas of their thinking, that it blocks their third eye, their intuition. So they do a lot of stupid things and win stupid prizes. Give me a final message, Holy Spirit, and we can close this out. Final message, and we can go ahead and close this out. People just can't leave well enough alone. Final message, Holy Spirit, so we can close this out. Okay. I've got the Nine of Pentacles. What's the final message? Somebody that's single might be wanting to connect to you. Ooh, that thing went right on the floor. It's the... Pick it up with my toe. Don't worry, we're about to end, guys. It's a strength card. Somebody that might be single right now, a Nine of Pentacles, might be wanting to connect with you, to get to know you in some kind of a way. The strength card could be a Leo. Somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or any other sign. And this person is very emotional, the Ace of Cups. Okay, this is supposed to be the final three cards. So maybe that is the end of this read, because I'm not about to go for another round. And they are, I heard, willing to do anything or wanting to win at all cost. Okay. This might be a fated meeting. So this might be a meeting that was supposed to happen at some point in your life. The wheel of fortune and karma is here, and it's in the upright. So this is somebody that you were supposed to meet in this lifetime. Now, it could be for a lesson. It could be for an exchange of information. You know, we run into different people at different times in our life that we have soul contracts with, because we're going to teach them something or learn something from them. Okay. Or something from a past life that carried over. We might have a settle to score. But either way, you and this person were fated to meet in this lifetime. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here. So there's somebody that might reach out to you with this Two of Cups energy that may be single, or maybe this is your energy and you're single. They're very emotional about something that they might be stressing a little bit about and losing sleep. Okay. And I guess if you meet this person, you'll find out what that is. Okay. But this is somebody that you are supposed to meet. Okay. Somebody might be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or Nine of Pentacles. Someone could be just single, and someone might have Leo in their chart, sun, moon, and rising. So I'm going to leave it right there because I asked them for 3 cards to end the reading. Hey guys, thank you for joining me this evening. I am Kuan Yin, and this is love of the highest vibration, where there is no vulgar language, there ain't no cussing. I'm not even supposed to be yelling on this platform. It's supposed to be nice and easy, like Tina Turner. Rough. I'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all have a great night.